Hello and welcome everyone. Have you heard about rainforests? So what are rainforests and how are these rainforests different from other forests? Okay, let me tell you the main characteristic of a rainforest. Rainforests are very dense, warm and wet forests. The reason why they are called as rainforests is because they receive high amount of rainfall every year. Although the rainforest covers only 6% of the Earth's surface, but more than half of the world's species of plants and animals are found in the rainforest. We have some very unusual species found here. Look at the picture. You can see the fruit dove, the woodcutter and the leafcutter ants. Isn't it interesting? Take a minute and have a look at the poster. You find some of the very unique plants, animal and bird species found in the rainforest. By now, we have already spoken about two major characteristics of a rainforest. One, it receives a lot of rainfall. Second, there are lots of animals, plants and bird species that you find over here. The third main characteristic of a rainforest is it's divided into four main layers. The first layer is called as emergent layer, that's the topmost layer. The second layer below the emergent layer is canopy layer. The third layer is the understory and the fourth layer is the forest floor. Let's talk about the first layer and the topmost layer, that's emergent layer. This layer gets maximum amount of sunlight. Trees found in emergent layer grow much taller than other trees in the forest. The species found here are eagles, birds, butterflies, bats and birds who can fly high. The next is canopy layer. This is the second layer from top. Much of the rain and sunlight is stopped by the thick leaves. These leaves are generally like umbrella. Most trees in the forest grow to this height. We find birds, monkeys, frogs, sloths, lizards, snakes and many other insects on this layer. There's one amazing thing that we find at canopy layer. There are plants that grow in the canopy layer. Their roots don't reach ground. These are called as air plants. Can you see them in the picture? Isn't it interesting? Now we are talking about understory layer, which is the third layer of rainforest. This layer is between canopy and the forest floor. Many vines, dense vegetation is found here. It's a bit dark over here as the above two layers stop most of the sunlight from entering the forest. We find birds, butterflies, frogs, snakes and animals that can climb a height. Now we are at the forest floor, that's the last layer. It's very dark down here. Very little sunlight reaches the floor. Almost no plants grow in this area as a result of lack of sunlight. It's full of dead leaves, twigs and dead plants. Who lives here? Jaguars, gorillas, leopards, tigers, elephants and other big animals of the forest live here. The floor is sometimes flooded with water due to heavy rain. The rainforests are quite beautiful and interesting to see, aren't they? Okay, here is our class project. We are going to create a rainforest in our school. We have to keep in mind some of the things before we go and create our rainforest. We have to create three-dimensional structure of a rainforest. This will not be a softboard presentation. Three main features of the rainforest are to be displayed, that is, high rainfall, extensive plants, birds and animal species, the four layers of the rainforest. Keep in mind that we have to label the rainforest accordingly, label species, features and the facts. Be creative enough and have fun. These are few of the creative ideas I had in my mind. I'm sure you have much more. Let's discuss it.